Here. Okay, ladies. Good morning and welcome to your GetFitCrew morning call. So July 2nd, new month, new goals. So let me get the screen share going here. We're going to break down our payroll. Can you guys see the screen? Yes. Everyone's good? Okay, perfect. Let me just move this so I can see it better. There we go. All right, so payroll breakdown. I gotta move this thing out of my way. All right, so first I wanna welcome the new coaches. We did a great job last month, you guys. We have 8 new family members from June. So that's just amazing. It still amazes me when I put these slides together. That's something that started like a hobby for me, has turned into such an amazing thing. So welcome to all our newbies. And this one is just like my complete amazement. Like, it took a really long time to do this one. Kayla actually helped me with it. I had her go in the back office and she wrote everyone's name and what their success club was and what their PV was so we can put it together. So she helped me with this slide. But everybody did great last month. We had a few people hit Success Club, so I definitely have some Success Club prizes to mail out. Jason did great. He hit Success Club last month, Amy, so that's awesome. So he'll definitely get his bracelet. And Natalie, I have to think of something else for you. This will be what, the 4th month, right?
Yes.
Great job. That's awesome. Happy birthday, princess.
Thank you.
She's so cute. I can't believe she's 1 year old.
I know.
So everybody did a great job. I mean, look at the amount of people we have in the 450 plus. Normally there's just 1 or 2 names in there and the names are getting up there each time. So we have what, 6 from June that were in the 450 plus for the month for PV. So that's really great. That means everybody is doing what they should be doing. And all these numbers on here is just showing that everyone's doing what they should be doing. So you guys are doing fantastic. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do this one of what my pay stub means, because I was always curious and I didn't know what all of it was. I had an idea of what most of it was, but it's always good to know how you're making your money and ways that you can be making your money if you're not already getting something in that area. So I'm going to break down, each one of them so everybody understands. Because you make it from so many different things. I'm sure all of you have gone in the back office because you're all getting paychecks. So you've gone on to see and check your commission. Now, I don't know if all of you do know, but where the blue numbers are, when you're in the back office, if you click on the blue numbers, it'll pop up another screen and it'll show you who you got paid from so you can get an idea of what you're getting. But the first one on the list is the retail commission, and that's 25%. You make that off of programs, their Shakeology, auto ship, challenge packs, everything except like when they buy a tire. We don't save as coaches on buying the clothes unless they're on sale. And we don't make commission if they buy clothes. But if they buy like P90X protein bars, the vitamins in the back office, any of that stuff, you're making 25% off of it. And that's the very first one that you'll see, that's the commission. The next one that's on there is the subscription commission. That is on the club membership. So you do make a percentage of them keeping their club membership open. So you benefit from that, but they also benefit from that because they get 10% off. So if they're not signed as a coach and they have a club membership, they get 10% off on their stuff all the time. Just like us coaches get 25% off. So you are making a commission on them keeping their club membership, which is also their on-demand now. This one is, I gotta move this. This is driving me nuts. I can still see the Zoom screen. There we go. Okay, now it's out of the way. This is where the team bonus is where when we talk about cycling, this is where a lot of the money gets made. Team bonus, which is everything I have written here on the left side, is when you cycle. So it gets paid weekly and you have to be at least an active Emerald. So if you're just a coach, you're not gonna get a team bonus because if you're just a coach, you don't have a team yet. That's why it starts when you're an Emerald. So Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, Star Diamond coaches get paid weekly on this. And it's by accumulating your team volume as your team grows. So when you're looking at your volume, when you're looking at your team volume, you look at both of your legs. So I can actually show mine, so you can see after we explain this, I'll show my screen in my back office for you guys. So basically what it is what TV is the sales, the coaches on your entire downline. So it's you, your coach, their coaches, that person's coaches, that person, anybody that's on your downline, that's helping your volume. It's also, if you notice, if you've ever gone in your genealogy, if you've noticed there's names in there of people that are showing on your genealogy that you probably have never met, you have no idea who they are. That is other people that you're benefiting volume from. They just happen to be placed under you, from a different person. So that's what, hold on one second. I have another coach texting me asking about the call. So you benefit from those people also. So say I signed a coach, and I don't know, Becky from another team happens to see that coach's name, but it'll say that I signed that person. She's going to benefit from any volume that that coach happens to produce. And the way it happens is, for every 300 volume that you have, team volume wise, you're going to cycle. But what it does is you have to have, it's a 300 total, but it's 200 on one leg and 100 on the other. So it's 200 on the strong leg, 100 on the weak leg. So what will happen is that 300 gets deducted out of your total volume. But say you're left over after all that's done, because it has to be even, 200, 100, 200, 100. So after all the 200 and 100s are done, you still have volume left. So they roll that over to the next pay period to help your volume for the next time and help you cycle the next time. So before I go into matching bonus, I want to show you real quick. I should have been signed in already, but I'll sign in really fast because I want to show you where to look for that so you can have an idea on cycling. Because I learned this at Winter Summit. Somebody was teaching me. They were like, oh, I got my biggest paycheck. I'm like, where do you guys, my paycheck didn't seem like any bigger than other checks that I've gotten. I don't understand. So they showed me in the back office. I was like, oh, that's where you find out about cycling. So let's go here to volume. Okay. If you look, let's go last week here. If you look, right leg had 72.66. Left leg had 16.47. So you can tell my right leg is my strong leg. That's how you can tell what's your strong and what's your weak leg. The strong leg is going to have more numbers on the volume. So my right leg is my strong leg. So for every 200 that is in this right leg, for 100 that's here. So once this 16.47 is gone and there's no more 100 left, it should just be 47 left. Once it's at that point, for every 200 is taken out of here, those are all my cycles for that pay period. And then whatever is left over gets pushed to the next pay period. So same thing if you look down here with 64.76 and then 14.61. So this shows me that I need to just keep working on my left leg and keep building my left leg and keep putting coaches on my left leg to help make that volume more even to cycle more. And then as coaches, I will show you a breakdown of what you get paid on the cycle is the $14 for emerald, $18 for diamond, and so on and so forth. So that 14 and 18 that it shows you, that's how much you're getting paid for the cycle. I know it doesn't sound like much. However, if you think about it, if you just saw those numbers and however many times I've cycled, I was paid $18 on each cycle. So if you cycle 20, 30 times, you're getting a decent amount of money just for that 1 week, and that's per week. So the matching bonus on our check is also paid weekly for active Ruby, Diamond, Star Diamond coaches. And they earn a matching bonus to the team bonus earned for your personally sponsored coaches. So what that means is one of you guys, you're all my personally sponsored coaches. So if you guys get team cycle bonus, I would get a matching bonus at 10% as a diamond. So that's where you benefit from building your team. Because I know a lot of people are like, I know, but why do I want to get coaches? Like I don't get paid monthly on their Shakeology that they drink every month. So what's the benefit? That's your benefit, because each time they're getting their Shakeology, that's 90 volume points on that leg to help you on your team volume. And then when they grow and they build more coaches and they have sales, that's even more. And then you're going to get your cycling. Once I really started building the team and getting the cycling is where I started getting the decent amount of paychecks, where I'm like, oh, okay, this is something. The paychecks are getting there. So it makes a big deal to understand this. It took me a little bit. When she first told me, I was like, huh? And then I looked at it a little bit more. But this is really where a lot of the money comes from on your paycheck. The showcase bonus. I don't know if you guys have seen that when you sign as a coach, I don't know if you'll remember or not, because you guys have all signed as a coach a while ago, but there was a thing where you could have bought like a showcase thing that it was like $290 something, and it gave you like 3 programs. It basically gave you everything you needed to get started as a coach. It gave you some coaching tools. Now I think the programs are 21 Day Fix, Insanity Max, and PIO, but it gave you like 3 of the main programs and stuff like that. So if you get somebody that starts up as a coach and buys the showcase bonus when they start up, which now they call it the pack instead of the showcase, they call it the pack. If they buy the pack, you get a bonus from that. You also get Success Club points. So if they want to start up, if you have somebody that's like, I want to start up and I want everything I need to get started, you would want them to buy the showcase or now the pack. You get 2 Success Club points because they're getting Shakeology with it, obviously, because they need it for their business. And you get $50 for each new coach that orders it. And then if an upline, so say one of you guys gets, like if one of your coaches gets somebody signed up that way, you get like a $5 upline bonus for them buying the showcase. I don't know how many people actually start off buying that, because most people just want one program. I, in the 3 years, have never had somebody buy that. I didn't buy it either, but it is available, and you do get money off of that as well. Fast Start Bonus and Fast Start Bonus Plus. This is something that you get. You'll get $20 for each personally sponsored coach that gets the Fast Start Pack within 30 days, which is another thing that they can get, the Fast Start Pack. But this is great because they don't have to get it when they sign up. They just have to get it within 30 days of being a coach. So it's another benefit, and it's $20 for each person. You'll get, as a coach, you will get, if you have a coach that gets 5 Fast Start bonuses in a 5-week period, so that would be 1 a week for 5 weeks, you get $100 for each coach. So if you have coaches that have people that buy that, and they're getting the bonus, you get $100 for them getting a bonus. So there's definitely lots and lots of ways here to earn. So this is like a little breakdown of ranks and compensation. If you can tell, Diamond obviously has like the longest strand of things. That's what you want to reach for, is getting to that Diamond to get the commission a little bit higher, because you have more coaches. But you want to make sure you're trying to get coaches that want to build. Excuse me. Because just going to Diamond and having discount coaches isn't going to help you really build and get your check where you want it to be and get your finances where you want it to be. You really want to have a builder. But this is just like a little breakdown that I made for you guys and found for you guys and put on there. So then that way you would be able to see the differences in the different levels. So whatever level coaching you are at right now, you can have an idea. But we all get paid on Thursdays. Thursday is payday, rank advancement day. But I do want to tell anybody on the call that it's going to happen where you're going to get the rank you want, and then it might drop, and then you're going to have to get it back. It's okay. It happens. It happened to me. It happens to everybody. It happened to Scotty. He lost one of his stars and then gained it back. So it happens to everyone. So don't let it get you down and think that you're not meant for the business if it happens. And if you're still working super hard to get to that one goal you had, it's okay. Sometimes it takes time. It took me a year to hit a lot of my advancements. I hit 1 star faster. It was less than a year, but each one, Emerald was right away, but after Emerald, it took me about a year to get to Diamond. So, it takes a while to grow, but when it takes time to grow something like that, it's going to be a good foundation and it's going to stay. you don't want the quick rich scheme because it's not going to last. It's just for a small period of time. So that's really all I have on the breakdown of the pay. I wanted to open up the call to any, if anybody needed to chat or had questions or needed to put a game plan together for hitting any goals that you guys are shooting for. I know Natalie and I did a call yesterday. Hey, dog's going crazy. I'm dog sitting for my mom. I know Natalie and I had our call yesterday, getting a game plan for her because we have a goal to get her diamond this month. So we have a game plan in place for her to get there. So does anybody have any questions on any of the stuff I talked about, or just anything in general with what you're trying to do with your business? No one? Everybody's good? I know, Natalie, we were talking before everybody got on.
Yeah.
You got your plan in place? You're good to go?
Yep.
Does anybody have any questions on the breakdown of the pay? Because I know that the whole team bonus thing, that I know that's a little confusing at first. So I didn't know if anybody had any questions on it. Hi, pretty girl. She's so cute. Girls doing a pool day today?
She asked if we're going to the pool today. What? We're going to the pool today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to decide. It looks really nice out right now, but who knows how long it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
Don't curse it. Do not curse it.
Hurry up and get outside. It's beautiful out. All right, well, that's all I had. I just wanted to break down the pay for everybody. I figured we can do that one because I knew it would just be us coaches hopping on this morning. Haven't been able to it's only the second week we tried the challenge, the second time we tried the challenge chat. So once we do it a few more times, I'm sure people will start hopping on.
Okay, I have this question, and I think I know the answer.
What?
But, okay. My left leg is my strong leg.
Okay.
So what I've been doing, what I've been trying to do is I have, a solid coach on left and right, Matt and my mom.
Right.
So now what I'm doing, I put my boss on my right. I'm trying to get flat out 4 on my right just to be able to at least cycle.
Right.
And then work from there.
Right. So
Okay.
that's perfect.
Because.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. And you have your strongs already. Now, just keep in mind when you're signing someone, if they're like, they're going to build the business, like they're telling you what they're going to do and that they want to build the business and stuff like that. If you speak to Business Builder, just make sure you put them on opposite sides.
Right.
Like that's what I did. I knew when I signed to Amy, I knew that she was going to kick ass in it. So I put her opposite of Alex because I knew I had control of his business center. So once I needed to utilize his business center, like now I'm trying to build him to diamond. So I put her opposite of him.
Well, right. Like I have Matt on my left. So I have complete control of that one.
Yep.
I mean, I have my mom on my right, which if need be, I could,
Right.
I do have control of that one. But I would much rather just build Matt's and have a business builder on my right that's not a family member.
And you have him on your strong leg, right?
Matt, yeah.
That's perfect. A lot of people think that they should put their spouse on their weak leg. But if you think about it, I put Alex on my strong leg, not really knowing what I was doing. And then when I talked to Donald at corporate at Winter Summit, he told me that was the smartest thing I could have done because Alex now, as I start building his business, he's going to start team cycling because off the strong leg, he's on my strong leg. He's getting all that volume from the strong leg. So we just need to build up his weak leg and then he's going to cycle, which will give more money into the household. So it's more finances for the house.
Right.
So, and then building up his weak leg. Because once you start advancing, I don't know if you guys know, but once you go to 2-star, you get to open up a second business center. So with that second business center, you put that on your weak leg. That helps build that weak leg up with volume and things like that. And then if that business center goes to diamond, that gives you another star. It's like signing another coach on that leg. but everything you do in that second business center. So like once you get to that point, your first business center, you really shouldn't have to add more people. So you put them all in your second business center, start building that up and making that nice and strong. And then like everyone that's in my first business center now, once I open my second, no one else is going in my first. I'm just going to continue working with the people in the first. You know what I mean? So, and then that acts as another person to help build your weak leg, and then you team cycle even more. So then you have like a third account that you have control over.
Right.
So, yeah, no, what you're doing it the right way. Yeah.
We'll see.
It's going to help build up the volume on the weak leg also.
Well, the coach that I just signed was my boss, and you're going to laugh, but I have to make his shake every morning and bring it to work. Like seriously, because he won't do it. So he was like, okay, I'll pay you $20 a week for milk and bananas and the PB2 and my time, whatever. So in the mornings, I now make 4 because Matt takes 2, I take 1, and my boss takes another. So we agreed he'd try it for 30 days. And actually, I bought the challenge pack, and he let me keep the 21-day fix, and he just got the thing. So it worked out well. I'm just hoping, he's going to do it for 30 days. If he doesn't see a difference,
right, feel a difference.
Cancel. And then my VP of sales at work, Matt came in, and of course, once they start hearing it from a guy that is drinking it, they're all like, I want to try. So I ordered a bag for Brad under my mom's name so that he could try it for a month. And then if not, we're going to, if he likes it, then we're going to cancel and he's going to sign up, which I'll probably sign him up as a coach because he doesn't want to spend, at least money as possible. But like, at least I have the two of them talking, trying, because that's the most I've had in 4 months.
Right.
So
that's awesome.
We'll see.
That's so funny that your boss has you make it.
Mm-hmm.
That cracks me up.
I was like, well, what are you going to do on the weekends? He was like, well, you could make me the Saturday and Sunday one, and I'll bring it home. I was like, you'll forget it in the fridge. You'll leave it here.
Yeah, unless he puts like a Post-it note on his car keys or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
on the door when he has to walk out of the office, get your shake out of the fridge.
And it's so funny. Like, I hear him walk in the morning. I grab the shake out of the fridge. I go put it on his desk, with all my morning crap that I have to give him. And he's like, this is perfect. I was like, God, you're so lazy.
That's too funny.
Whatever. Hey, man, at least he's drinking it every day.
I was going to say he's drinking. And you know what? That's what I did with my mom, because she wasn't drinking it. She was just ordering it, and she was having bags and bags and bags and bags. And I told her, I'm like, what are you doing? And she didn't want to cancel it because she's under Sandy. So she didn't want Sandy to get upset. She canceled. I go, Mom, you can put it on hold. You have 6 bags of stuff. Just put it on hold for like a couple months. You can't just keep buying it. So, and then I was like, but you got to drink it. You can't buy it and not drink it. So then she started getting, drinking it and stuff like that. And that's when she lost all the weight before my wedding. And it was because I was in the office every day. So she knew I was going to harass her and ask her, where's your shake this morning? Where's your shake? So you'll see it.
My parents is the same thing. My mom signed up, and then, she got 2 bags, and she was like, stop, because I'm not really drinking it, whatever. And then she called me one day. She was like, okay, put the bags going, sign me back up, because her and my stepdad were drinking them. But they would do 1 scoop and do it for the 2 of them.
Right.
So the other day she called me. She's like, okay, you have to stop it. I have 3 bags now. But it works out because I have 3 auto ships coming to here for us. Right. So I have 1 under me, 1 under Matt, and 1 under my mom that comes here. Because he drinks, we have both of us drinking chocolate once a day, and the tropical strawberry.
Second one, right.
So
you'll have to keep me posted on what your boss and that other guy say after doing it for 30 days.
I'm really once a week, I'm like, so how do you feel? I don't know. I want you to really think about it. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to the bathroom better. I'm like, I didn't really need to know all that.
I don't need to know about your bowel movements. I need to know, do you have more energy? Are you feeling, a little bit better each day? Are you sleeping better?
Bowel movements. That's what we talk about. Bowel movements.
Hey,
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. If his bowel movements are better and it makes him happy, then he's liking the shakes.
It's like, man, I was like, stop, please. I don't want to hear about your shakes. Please go into detail.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
They're so stupid.
That's awesome. Oh.
Yeah, that's all I got. But I do have good news, kind of. I posted, remember how I used to post in groups all the time, and that's how I would find people?
Yes.
I haven't done that in a long time because I've been slacking. So this morning I posted in like 6 groups. I had 3 people comment that they were interested.
That's awesome. You have a lot of luck with that. That's your
I haven't had a lot of luck with that in a long time. I used to have a lot of luck with that.
Well, because when I first started, I tried that, and it never really panned out for me.
So we'll see.
I would have a few people, but not as much as you. You had a coach sign up that way.
I had 4 coaches sign up that way.
Yeah.
But they were only there for a month,
Right.
2 months, and then, they were gone. But I did have, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my groove.
You're getting there.
Oh, yeah.
It takes time. It changes.
I think the work thing screwed me up,
Yeah.
Leaving the job, going back to the job, finding the new job. So now
Right.
I'm just trying to get back in my routine.
Right.
So, okay.
I agree. All right, ladies. Well, if nobody has any questions, I will let everybody go and enjoy their Saturday. Everybody's good? No questions?
No questions.
All right. Go enjoy your pool day.
Yeah, hurry up.
Go to the store.
I'm cooking.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh, I didn't take my picture.
Did you do a picture?
No, I just said that. I got to have Amy get back on.
Text her. I was like, I'm smiling, waiting. I'm like, I know